What I'm going to show you should open your eyes to the potential of the AT ladder strategy, a strategy that is tradable with logic that you'll understand as you see in the following. I'm going to show you a series of charts for the British pound versus US dollar from January 30th, 2020 as we wait for the Bank of England monetary policy decision meeting whether they cut rates or not. But it's a pattern I'm going to show you that's repeated itself 3 days in a row that you could have been trading had you gotten access to the AT ladder strategy and how to put it into trading in real time. First thing we look at, we start with a 4-hour chart. You can see how the market paused just above this red support line around 129.75 was the low here. We have another one, an old line here. It's all described in the strategy why this is a potential bottom. It was more confirmation from the 1-hour chart. You can see a similar line here. And where the pattern developed, in this case, it was a 5-minute chart. Why are we looking at the 5-minute chart? Because it's a pattern that on this chart specifically, and we could have used a 15-minute chart, but it's a much earlier entry using a 5-minute chart in this case, that's repeated itself 3 days in a row. And what I'm going to show you can be applied to any time frame. And that's the key to the strategy that's applicable across all time frames. See these two lines here? We call this our directional indicator. When you see that and you combine it with what I showed you in the 1 and 4-hour chart with a potential bottom, because we're on alert now for a low, it indicated the risk was now shifting from the downside potentially to the upside. We got confirmation that this had ended. Some people were still trading the old episode and selling it while we had turned into a buy mode. As these red lines build, no matter where you enter along the pathway, we show you how to enter and how to use one of these lines as your stop to keep you in the momentum. And the net move from bottom to top was about 50 points, and look where it hit, just at a blue Amazing Trader line, which would have been a key target up here. Point is that this pattern repeated itself 3 days in a row. Had you got access to our strategy and followed its logic, you could have repeated this trade. I said 3 times, 3 days in a row. It's one that we see across all time frames and all currency pairs and all asset pairs frequently. And that says enough. The benefits are obvious. I was trying to figure out a way to end this with a call to action. And what comes to mind is the old adage, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Well, I've led you to a strategy that should, at a minimum, whet your appetite. Now, the rest is up to you whether you want to take the next step, start learning about it, how to put it into practice. It's all explained in the AT ladder strategy.